Hey, Coach Angela here. Today we're going to be looking at the app and how to use it on your phone. So I have an iPhone, so I'm mirroring my iPhone just so I can kind of go through it with you. So here is our dashboard, and here is kind of the week. And every time you have a orange dot there, you have a workout. So here's the 13th, and pull and conditioning is there. And then you can open that workout up, and this screen will show. So here, overall time for the workout, here's where you can log it, and then here's a rest timer for you guys. So as I kind of explained to most of you in person, so here's your warm-up, and here are the individual workouts, one set for a set amount of time or a set amount of reps. Then we go into the workout itself. So here's your first piece, which is a strength piece. Here's a 4-round workout, where most of these are meant to be circuits, so make sure you pay attention to that. And then 4 sets of reps or weights can be associated with those two. Then on this workout, there's some mobility kind of programmed in there. And then here at the bottom, in this gray box here, there'll be some actual notes that your coach can put in there. And these correspond with these sets up here. So this is for the strength pause set. It says perform the exercise in the following way, 3 reps, then rest, 3 reps, re-rack, then a small rest, and that's referring to this up here for the bench press. So those will correspond directly with this piece here with that strength pause set. So now getting into these, we can actually go in here into bench press. And here, in the exercise notes on this section, so the iPhone has it here. I know the Android might have it in a different place. You can choose this drop down arrow. And then here is the same notes that we program in the bottom can also be programmed for the exercise itself. And you can read those here. Your coach will let you know if there is notes in there, and you can always check for that as well if you were a little confused as to what to do for that. Another thing I want to point out here, so here is 9 reps and 0 weight. You can actually go in there and change it manually. So say I did 125 pounds for that, and then I press done, and that's the weight that'll be logged, and that will be what your coach sees. Now here on the bottom, there's a couple of things here I want to point out. So this wrench, if you press that, so here reps and weight are on there. If I wanted to add time, I could do that by pressing this plus button, and now that will be added to this as well. And then I can press done at the top, and now I can actually add how long that took me to. So if for whatever reason you wanted to add those, you could by using this wrench down here. This right here is an exercise history, so if I press that, it'll come up. So there's no bench press history in here for me, but if you had done bench press in the past, this will come up with when you did it, what weight you did it at, and everything like that. Last thing is here, you can actually write notes to your coach here. So say I wanted to write notes like bench press was a bit hard, shoulders were sore. You can write any sort of note in there to your coach, press done, and we'll see that on the back side. One more thing I want to go through on here is, so say like for this, if I go into T-spine here, and for whatever reason, so say if this was an AMRAP and I wanted to add another set to it, I could just press this button right here, add set, and then that would add that second set for me. So say if we had programmed in there as many rounds as possible for 10 minutes, and you did 4 sets of that, you could add as many sets as you wanted for that. Then going back, we always want to log. So if we log, continue logging, I know we haven't finished this one, but we can go ahead and press log anyway. That will log, and that's when it goes to us and gives us all that information on the back side. So say I realized that I had forgotten something and I wanted to go back, I can press the wrench again, and then that'll open it back up. But because I didn't log everything, it'll only let me mess with these two things or change these two things. Now, so say I needed to, if I manually wanted to add more stuff to it, so I knew did a couple other things, I could press here. Sorry, that's the wrong thing. I press here, and then I can actually add exercises. So say I wanted to search for anything. So say I did shoulder press. So shoulder, seated shoulder press. I could actually add that to my workout. And yeah, from there, do I want to save this workout, or if I want to update the workout, I'll press update and it updates that workout. So guys, that is a quick tutorial on some of the other buttons that you might not have known were there, and if you needed to add anything to that, ask your coach. Make sure you pay attention to those notes. And yeah, guys, we're going to be adding a couple more things this week. So look for that on the nutrition side, and we'll see you on the floor.